A few months ago we went to Thailand, country of smiles, white beaches, endless jungles, spicy food and much more. We explored it all and we're about to share everything with you, so sit back and join us on this epic adventure. We started off our journey in Bangkok and we found this picture of a temple with a dragon ripped around it on the internet, and we just really wanted to go there, so we grabbed a tuk-tuk and drove about 1 hour to the temple. The only thing we knew is that it is a Buddhist temple, but no one seems to know when the temple was built, whom it was built by, and why it was built. Not even the locals know. But the exciting thing is that we were able to walk all the way up to the highest floor through the belly of the dragon.
We're going inside the body of the dragon.
Takeru is making it a habit to go to a local hairdresser in every country we visit, so we did the same in Bangkok as well, and I must say, this hairdresser did a pretty good job. After visiting one of the more popular temples in Bangkok, we made our way to the station because we were going to take a sleeper train to Chiang Mai, the northernmost city in Thailand. I was really surprised how clean the train was, and when you feel like going to sleep, someone will come and transform your seat into a bunk bed. After a 13-hour train ride, we arrived in Chiang Mai, the cultural capital of Thailand. Chiang Mai has over 300 Buddhist temples, and because all the sites are a little bit scattered around, we decided to rent a scooter to visit a few temples.
Restaurants, and then we saw this delicious food being distributed on the streets. I think it's like a religious event or something, and they're just distributing it for free to everyone. And we got some too, and it's delicious. So I have this delicious stir fry. Taketon has a delicious little bit spicy stew, and then we also got soup. And now there was this nice man who brought us some water as well. But this is like really the nicest food that I had in Thailand. Like, it's nicer than everything we had in the restaurants.
My favorite temple we visited was the Doi Sutep in Chiang Mai, and this one is located high up in the mountains. It's one of the most sacred places in whole Thailand, and I've been told that every student in Thailand knows the legend of this temple. The monastery was established in the 14th century to enshrine a piece of bone said to be from the shoulder of the historical Buddha. The bone was brought to the base of the mountain, where it broke into two pieces. One of the pieces was enshrined at another temple, and the other piece was carried to the Doi Sutep by a white elephant. The temple includes the statue of a white elephant that carried the Buddha relic to its current resting place. One of the things I was looking forward to the most in Chiang Mai was visiting one of the elephant sanctuaries.
We are on our way to the elephant sanctuary and we're getting really close right now, so I think we can see elephants any minute.
For those of you who don't know what an elephant sanctuary is, this is basically a place where elephants get treated well and are taken care of after they have been exploited in, for instance, the entertainment business. In Chiang Mai, there are a few ethical sanctuaries you can visit and help taking care of the animals. We helped with their daily routine and first picked up some food for the elephants. Bananas are their favorite treat. Then we met them for the first time. Some were really attacking my bag full of bananas.
この犬もちょっと食べたかったみたい。バナナが好きだ。
He doesn't like.
We also learned more on how they ended up in the sanctuary, and we took a mud bath with them because apparently that is really good for their skin.
Very stinky. Oh,
Very good for your skin.
oh really?
Happy.
3 years old?
Yeah, 3 years old. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Are you okay?
จะเห็นไหนไอ้ช้างตัวใหญ่
Oh. くっせえ。エレファントのブレスくっせえ。2, 3 video.
Go.
Is this video? Bye.
At night, we went to the Chiang Mai night market because we wanted to try bugs, and we heard you can buy fried bugs at the market. After strolling around for what felt like hours, we finally found a stall selling crickets and other bugs.
これにする。
めっちゃcrunchyだ。So you are gonna eat this one? Oh my.
美味しい？
Oh, it's actually nice.
Okay, next.
It's nice.
Wow, extra service.
Ew, but look at the teeth.
Okay, okay.
You ate the whole
Tastes
thing, right?
like a shrimp.
Okay, good to know. It's crunchy. It tastes like fries.
あ、美味しかった意外と。
Thank you. You guys are the better.
Of course, we had to wash it down with some fried spring rolls. Chiang Mai has so much delicious food, but you cannot leave Chiang Mai without trying Khao Sok, a famous curry-like coconut milk noodle soup topped with crispy noodles, greens, and so on.
これフィリピンで初めて食べたなんか豚の皮で作られたチップスみたいな。食べたかった。ほんと？カレーラーメン。
We had this just a few hours before our flight to the south of Thailand, thinking we would have enough time to catch our flight, but suddenly a thunderstorm hit us. Eventually, we made it just in time for boarding. We flew all the way from the north to the south of Thailand to a place called Khao Sok. Khao Sok is kind of an off-the-beaten-path destination, and the reason I wanted to visit it is because Khao Sok is surrounded by the oldest evergreen rainforest in the world. The rainforest surrounding Khao Sok is more than 160 million years old, older than for instance the Amazon rainforest. The reason for that is because Khao Sok is unaffected by the Ice Age, since it didn't reach down that far. We wanted to be able to go everywhere by ourselves, so we rented a scooter in Khao Sok as well. Our first destination was the beautiful Chiulan Lake, a lake in the middle of the rainforest. The Chiulan Lake is actually artificial and was created many years ago as a multi-purpose project that was meant to generate electricity, irrigation, and fishing. We decided to explore the lake for a few hours by boat with our captain Yao. And we were amazed by the emerald green water, the stunning limestone cliffs, and we almost didn't encounter any people, just a few local fishermen. We had so much fun exploring Khao Sok by scooter until this happened.
It looks like we have a flat tire. So now we have to find somewhere we can fix it.
さっきちょっと音がしたんだよ。プシッ
急にプシッて。
てね、普通のやつと比べると全然違う。じゃあ準備もしてるヘルメットいきますか。コップンカー
Police officer.
すごいね。ちょっと警察の人に連れてきてもらった。だって俺もう2キロぐらい走ってたんだもん。女の子が500メートル先だっつってたね。実際。
There was one girl and she said, "Oh yeah, it's just 500 meters from here. You can get it fixed." And then we passed the police officers and they were like, "No, it's 2 kilometers." And then the police officers were so nice to bring us or to take Takit to here.
だって走ってたんだもん、もう2キロ以上。
And now we're getting our bike fixed.
After this, we decided to drive to one of the entrances of the jungle and do one of the many jungle walks you can do without a guide.
Our last sunrise in Khao Sok before our van is going to come and pick us up to drive us to Khao Lak. Yay! I hope we can see the sunrise because it's quite cloudy right now.
あ、音する。
We're going to Khao Lak.
Whoa! Pimp car!
It's like a disco car.
Like a crab.
We even have a starry sky.
It was a 3-hour drive from Khao Sok to Khao Lak, where we were going to spend the last 4 days of our trip exploring the islands around Khao Lak, its beautiful beaches, and the mangroves.
Yes. Thank you.
Booked ourselves a place with a nice backyard overlooking the ocean so that we could enjoy our last days in Thailand by the beach, exploring everything Khao Lak has to offer. As soon as we arrived in Khao Lak, our guide was waiting for us to take us on one of our favorite adventures of our whole stay in Thailand, a trip to the mangroves. and it was school holidays, so our captain brought his children along and we had so much fun together. Mangroves are trees that grow in salty coastal sediment, and they contain a complex root system to cope with salt water immersion and wave action.
We're about to get off the boat, get out the kayaks, and go into the mangroves. So where do I wait here?
Yeah, wait around here.
Mangroves protect the coastlines during heavy storms, and they provide an essential habitat for thousands of species. They also store more CO2 than any other forest on Earth, and they help filtering the water, so they are extremely important ecosystems. Sadly, Thailand is losing large parts of its mangroves due to natural disasters like tsunamis or by the impact of human activities such as the replacements of mangroves by shrimp farms and so on. After exploring the mangroves by kayak, we took a refreshing plunge in the mangroves with everyone and just relaxed for the rest of the day. We're in Thailand around the end of the rainy season, so we experienced at least one rainstorm every day, but because it's quite hot all year round, it didn't really bother us.
Happy holiday!
And how they get to school is like in the morning because have one car like this, but it's many people. Some of them gonna stand behind.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You look brown now.
Yeah. I got burn.
You look brown today.
From yesterday.
From yesterday. How about yesterday? It's good.
It was good, it was good. We went to 3 snorkeling spots.
Three.
We saw so many fishes, like Nemos. You know Nemo Bay?
Yeah.
We saw so many Nemos.
This is Nemo Village.
Yeah.
In front of the beach, right?
And our GoPro is dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
What happened? Water get
Water
inside.
get inside.
No, you're not first one.
On our last full day in Thailand, we went to some snorkeling spots for the last time, and we visited the longest beach in Thailand. Sadly, our GoPro broke, so we don't have any footage of the beautiful fishes we spotted.
So what we're looking at right now is the longest beach in Thailand. It's 370 kilometers long.
she did. We ate it.
This beach is so nice.
The beach was just so nice. There were no people around and the waves were so nice to play in, so I just didn't want to leave.
大きな雨がこっち向かってきてる。マイケちゃんも日焼けしちゃってんな、背中。
They got me.
It's going to rain.
Nah, we know.
よっしゃ。セーフ。あっちがもう白すぎる。
He's going to that.
Oh, and also a big shout out to our favorite food stall where we usually picked up a late night dinner after coming back from our adventures on the ocean.
Pad Thai? Okay.
The food at the local stall was just way better than the restaurants around our hotel. Our usual order was fried rice or noodles with some kind of pancake for dessert. On our last day, something very sad happened. While we were still enjoying our last dip in the ocean, Takeru accidentally flew our drone into a very high tree and was unable to locate its exact location, even with the help of some locals, so we had no choice but to give up and leave Thailand without our drone and most of our drone footage. To reset our minds, we decided to visit Khao Sok's turtle sanctuary, where they keep sick turtles or baby turtles that got lost on the beach because of too much light pollution. The babies will be released once they are 6 months old.
入れてて。
Look at this one, so small.
And this was our trip with some lows but many highs, and we wish that one day we can go back and explore even more of this beautiful country.